Scott.
And I'm Tom.
And I'm Diana.
And this is She Hates Games.
Whoa, I hate them so much.
And what are we playing tonight?
I don't know.
On a Tuesday night?
On a Tuesday night, it's slow and nice. Wrong, it's Fast and Furious.
Whoa, it's Fast and Furious. The Highway Heist.
Highway Heist.
Is she going to like it? There's dice rolling and
that's good.
Smashing cars.
There's death and destruction.
There's death and destruction.
And debauchery.
I don't know. It seems like all good things. Maybe we should roll the intro. All right.
You
what
guys,
is this Fast and Furious craziness?
Well, I don't know. It's a movie franchise.
This is what they call an impulse buy, kids. We're at the Target.
Oh my gosh. Everything with him is an impulse buy.
Fast Furious. We pick it up at the Target, and here we are today playing
I believe it's pronounced Target.
Target. Hello, young lady.
Well, hello, good sir. Tell me about this Fast and Furious Highway
Let's
Heist.
talk about the Fast and Furious. Well, we're going to be in the movie Fast and Furious.
Whoa.
And we're fast and we're furious.
Whoa.
And I think there's The Rock is in this movie.
Shnikes.
See, this is the trouble. We've never seen any of these
That's
movies.
not true. That's not
we
true.
saw pieces of these movies.
Pieces.
You only ever see like the action scenes where like there's tanks flying out of planes and things.
Right. True.
Yeah.
But anyway. Okay, so you've never seen them, so we're not going to play? No, we're still going to play.
We're still going to play. But
we know the gist.
This is going to be an excellent
Yeah.
Example of, is the theme
slapped on like a bitch? Oh no.
No, do you have to not be a fan? Do you have to be a fan of Fast and Furious to love this game? I guess is my point.
Oh, I see. That's the test. That's what we're testing.
That's what we're testing because we're not fans of Fast and Furious. We're fans of The Rock.
We're not fans because we've never seen it.
We're fans of The Rock.
We love The Rock. What's The Rock got cooking?
We're fans of the Jason Statham, who plays one of the bad guys. I guess he's a good guy, but in this he's a bad guy.
He's bad. Aren't we all good and bad? Okay.
Yep. I think
Michelle Rodriguez is in there.
Michelle Rodriguez is in there. We
ride or die. Ride or die.
Ride or die.
I die, you die. I mean, if you die, I die. I do it backwards all the time because I'm very selfish. Anyway,
are you ready to learn how to play this crazy game?
I'm ready. Okay.
All right.
Teach me, Tom.
Well, the crazy part about this game is that there are actually 3 different scenarios.
Oh, gosh.
There's one called Tank something. There's another one called...
It's called Tank Assassin. Or Tank... I don't know what it's called.
Anyway, well, we're playing the one called Chopper Takedown.
Yes, it's called...
Because we're going to be taking down the chopper. Because everyone else that does a playthrough of this or a thing on this... Everyone does the
tank
recommended
assault,
tank assault
or semi-heist.
Semi-heist, yes. So tank assault is the one they recommend in the book to start with.
Yeah.
It's your beginner lesson, I guess. But we're no beginners. We're ready to get started right away into the good stuff because you know what? I mean, this is the reason we bought the game because it comes with a helicopter. Look at that
thing. Is that the reason why? So you're saying... Wow. What's happening? Okay, so that's why Tom bought Fast and Furious because there was a helicopter.
That's right.
Okay, well, that's
the Star Trek's kicking in the garage before dinner. All right.
Oh, yes.
Well, maybe you'll get some sweet creamery car wrecking action.
Whoa.
So, yes. So we are going to be playing these Fast and Furious characters, and these are our little cars over here, and we're gonna have our cars try to come up here and kill the purple car and the helicopter car.
Whoa.
And let me explain a little bit about how the actions work, and then I'll talk about the scenario.
Okay,
right?
cool. Yes.
So we have this handy dandy reference card here that tells us what we can do. So on our turn, we're either going to be inside our car or we're going to be outside our car with these little pegs. These little pegs that represent like little people. And we can jump on cars and beat up the other people on the cars or make the cars swerve around or hijack the cars and that kind of stuff. So as long as you're in your car, you can do things like driving the car. You can ram enemy SUVs when you're in the car. You can force enemy SUVs off the road or into different spots. You can shake people off the top of your car if you're driving your car, and then if you leap to other people's cars, you can brawl with them. So you can do a leap action to leap out of your car, and then you can brawl with them if you want to brawl people that are in your car.
Cool.
So, and then we also have, so we're going to be rolling dice, and so basically any action that's not drive or leap is going to require a skill, an ability that you'll need, and the abilities that we have are basically on our character cards. That speed, control, athletics, and defense. So we have a speed ability that we're trying to, if anything that requires a speed roll, that's how many dice we're going to roll. So my guy, Brian O'Connor, he's got this American muscle car. So his speed by himself is 2 and his muscle car is 2. That means my total speed is 4. So if I'm ever doing a speed action like ramming an SUV or driving,
yes,
and some of our special actions have speed, then I'm rolling 4 of these dice.
Whoa.
And these dice basically have pips on them. And basically we need to get whatever number is on here. So if I want to ram an enemy SUV, I need to get 3 pips on the dice. So I would roll 4 dice and I could try to get 3 pips. So in this case, I would get 3 pips. If I didn't get 3 pips, I would not succeed. However, there's these little boost things, and I can spend a boost token to make that a success, make that a pip, basically.
Right.
So that's a way that you can modify the dice. And that's it. So at the end of the day, we're going to be running around trying to beat up these SUVs, trying to destroy this car and this chopper.
Yes.
With all of our special tricks and stunts and things.
We have special tricks.
The other thing we can do on our action is do one of these stunt cards. And these stunt cards are cool because they're things that you can do if you meet special abilities. Like this one basically says, this is our starting stunt car. It says, take out the trash. Push a wreck into Shaw's car. So if we have a wrecked SUV next to Shaw's car, Shaw's is the purple car, and our car is adjacent to the wreck, then we meet the conditions. We can do a speed test of 3, and if we make that speed test of 3, then we are going to push him, that we will succeed in performing this stunt. And the reward is we're going to do a damage to Shaw's car.
Yes, please.
Right, so that's probably a good thing we want to try to go after. So now let me talk about the scenario.
Whoa, okay.
Whoa, so this is called Chopper Takedown.
Chopper Takedown.
I guess we can do it this way.
Okay.
Your team has been joined by Ramsey, a powerful computer hacker.
Whoa.
And there she is right there.
Almost knocked the whole thing over.
Ramsey. Whoa, so she's a computer hacker. And Ramsey is a passenger in one of your vehicles and possesses a highly advanced laptop.
Oh, no.
She is being hunted by Deckard Shaw in a reinforced sports car as well as a chopper. The chopper uses radar to track Ramsey's laptop and fire missiles at her while Shaw's car wreaks havoc on the road.
No.
So she's going to be in one of our cars, and we're going to represent this by putting this token on one of our cars. And every time we draw, we end up drawing an enemy card that says the chopper shoots at her.
Yeah.
This chopper is going to shoot at her. And that's no good.
That can't be good.
And so the chopper has a radar that does damage, and every round that she's in the car and an enemy card is drawn, this radar is going to go up. So the chopper will be able to do more damage to her as we go. Right. So what we want to do is switch her between cars. So there's going to be, they call it a relocate Ramsey action, where we'll want to maybe keep her safe by switching her around in cars. So that's one plate we need to keep spinning.
Okay. Because if she dies, is the game over?
If she dies, the game's over. Yeah.
Oh, shnikes. Okay. Yep. All right.
The other thing we want to do is we want to kill the chopper and this purple car. And so these are the health trackers for the chopper and the purple car. This is the chopper strength. This is the car strength. Mm-hmm. For a 2-player game, if it were more players, they would have more strength. And so it's really just 4 points each. We just need to get 4 points on the chopper, 4 points on the car. Easy peasy, right?
Barely an inconvenience.
Barely an inconvenience.
Oh, no.
So how we're going to do that is the chopper can only be damaged if we jump on it with our car.
Yes.
So we're going to need to make sure that we wreck one of these SUVs and then launch ourselves off the SUV. Let me do that in 3D.
So we have it. Whoa!
And then that's going to do 1 point of damage to the chopper.
1 point. Okay.
Yep. So we're going to need to basically wreck these cars to create ramps that we can then run our cars up on the ramp. We do that 4 times. We do 4 points of damage to the chopper.
Oh my goodness.
And everyone's cool.
Ride or die. Okay.
Yep. And then the other, for this guy's car, the only way we can damage his car is if we can put one of our dudes on top of one of these SUVs.
Okay.
And then we do a special action called Swerve the SUV, where we go,
whoa.
And that will smash into his car, doing a point of damage also.
Hmm.
And then there's also stunts that will do damage to the cars, like this. Take out the trash will do a damage to his car. So there's some things that will help us to get these points.
Okay.
But there's also, at the end of each of our turns, we're going to be drawing an enemy card. And these enemy cards are going to come out and do bad enemy things.
And we roll also the enemy die, correct? Yes.
Yes. So, yeah, I think that about covers it. And, yeah.
Oh, my goodness. Okay.
We'll see. Everything else will go as we go, but I think it should be pretty easy.
Oh.
Easy to play, but hard to win. So I'm guaranteeing we're probably going to lose, but we're going to lose spectacularly.
We're going to go out in a giant ball of flame.
All right.
Cool.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Are you ready to play this game?
I'm ready to play.
Whoa.
Okay.
All right.
Well,
so
I think you should take it away. Since it's co-op, I think you should start
it's co-op.
first if you don't
It's
mind.
cooperative play, so we can choose which person goes
yeah.
first or which person goes second, however we want to do it.
Cool.
So yeah, so first we want to figure out, what do we want to actually go after? Well, we definitely would like to do this take out the trash mission if we can.
Yeah.
Because as the game goes on, these missions are going to slide off the board, and we'll have limited chances to activate them.
Right.
And also we get bonus boost tokens if we can complete it.
Yes, please. We need some bonus boost.
So, and this will do a damage to him, which is for our main mission. So
Yes.
let's try to get lined up to do that if we can.
Yes.
So I'm thinking that,
adjacent to a wreck that's adjacent to Shaw's car. Okay.
yeah, so we need to make one of these cars a wreck at first. And we need to make it a wreck that's adjacent to his car. And adjacent can be any square around his car. That's what adjacent, unless it says directly adjacent.
Okay.
But if it just says adjacent, then it can be anywhere in a square by his car.
Cool.
My guy can move 4, so and again, you can move in diagonals or whatnot. So
Okay.
I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to move 1, 2, 3. See how I move that diagonally?
Yes.
You know what? And I might even, no, I'll leave it there. All right.
Okay.
So that was one of my actions was to move. I moved 3 of my 4 speed.
It's a drive, so
It's
no
a
roll
drive.
is needed.
Yep, drive action, no roll is needed.
Okay.
Now I want to ram this enemy SUV. If I ram him, then I'll turn him into a wreck. But my car has a special ability that whenever I successfully ram an SUV, I can move it 1 empty adjacent space in any direction that I want.
Oh, cool.
So
Okay.
what I need to do is to ram an enemy SUV, I have to roll speed. So I have 4 speed skill based on my top row thing here.
Okay.
So I'm going to take 4 of these dice. Now, if you wanted to, you could spend your boost tokens to give me extra dice, but the most dice you can ever roll is 5 anyway. So let's see what we got. So basically, I'm just trying to roll 3 or greater. I need 3 pips or more on these dice.
Yep. Don't hit the cards.
All right. And
1,
there's
2,
3 pips.
Thank
so we're good.
goodness. Okay.
So when you ram an SUV, you basically turn it into a wreck. So I successfully rammed that SUV.
Yep.
And I turned it into a wreck, which turns it upside down.
And okay.
And that's my turn. That's my 2 actions.
But you have a
But I have a special ability on my car that I can make this actually move over that 1.
yes.
It's called Launch It is the name of the special ability. So this car can launch cars when you turn them into wrecks into different areas.
Okay. Because we're trying to do this, right?
Trying to do that. So, yep. So now you need to get your car next to the wreck, and then you can do this.
Because what is it? Your man player vehicle is adjacent to a wreck that is adjacent to Shaw's. Oh, so I just have to move in next
You just
to
need
it.
to move into him, and you'll be able to do it. And then you're going
Okay.
to do a point of damage, and you're going to be able to take
those boosts.
those boosts.
Okay, cool. All right, and it is my turn, right? Or do you roll the enemy thing now?
I roll the enemy dice now. So
Uh-oh.
so I did my 2 actions, and now we're going to roll the enemy die.
No,
And
enemy
the enemy
dice.
die has a bunch of different stuff on it that does a bunch of different stuff, and we'll just talk about that as we go. Oof, that's no good.
Ha ha ha.
All right, so this skull means that we're going to draw an enemy card.
Okay.
Right, so we have these enemy cards here. This is the first one, and each card has a reveal ability and an activated ability. But when we reveal them, they're going to be in slot 1, so we don't have to worry about the activation ability right now. We're just going to talk about the reveal.
Okay.
So this first says blockers. Place an enemy SUV directly in front of each player vehicle.
What?
So we're going to take some more SUVs. One's going to go in front of you, and one is going to go. It can't go in front of me because the wreck is there, so it goes one in front there.
Okay.
All right. And then honing in, raise the radar twice. Whoa!
What? Oh
All
no!
right, that's no good. So now our radar. Now, if we end up drawing one of these cards and it says the chopper shoots, the chopper's going to do 6 damage to your car, basically.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
we need to watch out for that.
Okay.
All right, and then we're just going to put this in the first slot of the enemy cards. When we get new ones, this is going to slide down, and when it gets to the activated slot, then the activate ability will happen. So
No.
you need to watch out for that.
Look out. Okay.
All right.
Well, I think I'm going to continue on my path of taking out the trash
Yeah, that's a great idea.
because I have a
You can
speed of
move
4,
forward,
and I
yep.
can go around this enemy SUV, and I will give him the finger as I go, and I will say, "Ride or die."
That's right. You can.
So I'm going to go diagonal 1, correct?
Yep.
2, 3, right? Because this is where I need to be.
You sure can.
Next to the wreck and adjacent to Shaw, right?
That's correct. No, you don't even need to be adjacent to Shaw, do you? The
Oh.
wreck needs to be. You just need to be adjacent to a wreck that is adjacent to Shaw.
Okay. Well, that is.
But that's fine.
That's the case, correct?
That is correct.
All right. And now I have to.
The one, yeah.
Go
no,
ahead.
That's cool.
Nope.
Well, you'll just, at the end of your turn, it's possible you might roll an SUV symbol, and that means any SUV that's adjacent to you is going to do damage to you. So
Okay.
you might want to try to be not close to
One
SUVs, but
is-
either of these spaces, you're going to be close to an SUV, so it doesn't really matter.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
You got to ride or die, babe.
That's
So
right.
you
Ride or
gotta-
die.
You got to do whatever you got to do. So, and I'm rolling my 4 to get a 3, right?
Your speed, yep. So you roll 4 dice, and you're trying to get a 3 pips.
1,
All right.
2.
You only have 2 pips.
Hold on. Oh no. I guess-
However,
while my player vehicle is manned, add 1 to your skill rolls. And that's not my skill roll, right? Okay. That's my
your
special
special
thing.
ability. When your player vehicle is manned,
skill
add
roll.
1 pip to your control skill roll. Yeah.
Okay. So it
Yeah,
doesn't
to
count.
your
That's my
control.
speed.
Yep.
Okay.
However,
Yeah.
you're going to get 2 bonus
Oh, okay. When
uh,
I do this.
when you do this. So
you're
you might
saying
as well
it's
just
okay
spend a
to
boost
spend.
token. Yep. And then you're going
Boost.
to take a boost token and you're going to place it here, saying now you have 3 pips, which means you have taken out the trash.
Whoa.
Whoa. So you get these as a reward. You get the most boost tokens you can have is 3.
Okay.
You can throw that back. Whoa, we've completed the first stunt.
Whoa, you
And
guys.
your reward is Shaw's car takes 1 damage and remove the wreck. And this is great
Suck it,
because
Shaw.
if we didn't remove this wreck
It
was
would-
going to destroy
it was-
my car, and
yeah.
that would be a bad thing.
Oh, good. So I'm dropping Shaw by 1.
Yep.
Excellent. Okay.
All right.
Whoa. It was nice that
We're-
we did that.
Yeah,
Whew.
we're 1/4 away there.
Whoa. Only 7 more damages to undo.
That's right. Now you have to roll
Oh,
this,
no.
the enemy die.
Right.
All
Uh-oh.
right, you got the SUV action.
I did.
So what we do is in left to right order from top to down, we're going to look at the SUVs, and each SUV is, if it's adjacent to one of our cars, it's going to attack us. If it's not adjacent to one of our cars, it's going to try to move towards the active player, which is you.
Right.
All right. And
Yeah.
also, you're right next to Shaw's car.
Yeah. And Shaw's car behaves like an enemy SUV.
Yeah. Yep.
That's all right.
Yep. So you probably should have moved here. You still could have done the adjacent action, but then you don't take the shot.
Okay, sure. I'll do that.
We're retconning that. All right.
Okay. All right.
All right. So first, this guy is going to
Go towards the active player.
go towards the active player, which is you.
Which
so
is
that
me.
means he's
I'm
going to
getting-
attack you. He only does 3 damage. Your defense is 3.
Yeah.
So basically, you're going to roll this, and you're going to try to, whatever pips you get are going to minus the 3 damage. Look at that. So you take no damage from
Suck
that
it.
SUV.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
This SUV is not close to you, so he wants to be close to you.
Yeah.
So he's going to move one this way. They always want to be either in the same column or the same row as you.
Okay.
Then Shaw is going to move one towards you.
Deckard, Shaw's car behaves like an enemy SUV.
Yep, when the SUV die is rolled.
Right. If it slams into a player vehicle, the player vehicle is dealt for. Okay, gotcha. All right.
And now this guy also wants to be next to you.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
This is great though, because we're going to turn all these guys into wrecks.
Yeah.
And then this guy is probably going to want to be close to you, and this guy is going to want to be close to you.
Oh my goodness. Ah, close to you.
Close to you. All right,
Okay.
cool. And then we're at the end of the round. So at the end of the round, we just do a couple of things. First, you move all wrecks 4 spaces west. So good thing is we don't have any wrecks on the board, but if any of these cars were wrecked, they would kind of slide this way, and any cars that they run into get destroyed. So you have to be careful where wrecks are when they go.
Sure.
Then we have to, if we ever jumped out of our player vehicles, then our player vehicles would go back 1 because they're going in a straight line. It's kind of the road is moving under us, so we're at a constant speed. But if you leave your car's slowly kind of decelerating.
Okay.
And then we're going to move all the stunt cards this way, and we're going to draw a new stunt card.
Whoa, side zip. Okay.
And we have a and they have 2 boost tokens. Yep. So it's probably also important to note that the stunt cards, there are 3 level 1 stunt cards, 3 level 2 stunt cards, and 3 level one level 3 stunt card. So as these slide left, basically, if the level 3 card ever slides all the way off the board, then we lose the game.
Then we die.
Yeah. So we want to keep an eye on
We
these
die. We
stunts
don't
as well.
ride. Okay.
Well, let's see what this stunt is that we need to do.
Okay.
All right. Elude Shaw's attack, causing him to slam into an enemy SUV. Your manned player vehicle is adjacent to an enemy SUV when the SUV is rolled and causes Shaw's car to slam into you. So this is a case where you want Shaw's car to slam into you on an SUV roll.
Okay.
And if you do, you roll your speed. And if you fail the roll, your player vehicle is dealt 4 just like normal. The reward, though, is your player vehicle takes no damage and an adjacent enemy SUV is turned into a wreck.
Oof. Okay.
So basically, this gives you a chance to, if Shaw attacks you, if you can make a speed skill, you not only survive the attack, but any adjacent SUV gets wrecked.
Okay, so would you say that's an offensive move or defensive? Is this something to do at more towards the end of this round?
I think this is going to be one where if we happen to be in this condition where you're next to Shaw's car and an SUV, like you are right now.
Yeah, I am right now.
But we still have to wait for him to roll. So this is, we have to wait for the enemy dice to roll
to be an SUV.
For that to actually work for us. So.
Okay, gotcha. So we do kind of have to wait.
Yep.
Okay. Oh my goodness.
All right, cool.
Meanwhile, back at the
ranch.
Yeah, okay. So now, so let's look and take stock. You and I are next to each other. Shaw's right in front of us. What can we do? You need to ramp those SUVs and go midair jumping.
I think I do.
Yeah, for sure we do. That's what this thing is called.
Yep.
Okay.
That is true because I think we can do this. So basically, first I need to ram this SUV so that way we can turn it into a wreck.
Okay.
So again, my speed is 4.
So don't roll. Yeah.
And I have 2 boost tokens, so that's pretty cool.
Yep. 1,
but
2,
I don't
3.
need them because I got 3.
Nice.
So we did it. So this turns into a wreck.
Yep.
We need to do more sound effects.
Okay.
All right.
Now
I'm going to do the special mission action called Midair Ram.
Right.
And it's a free action, but it happens after your move. That's why it's a free action. So I have to do a move. I basically have to do a drive action. And as a free action, I can do a speed skill test to see if I can do it. So first what we're going to do is we're going to all right, so what I can do is I can end up landing in any spot that's in adjacent to the wreck. So there's this 6 spot area that's kind of around the wreck. If I land anywhere adjacent to the helicopter, in any space adjacent to the helicopter, and I win this roll, then we'll do a damage to the helicopter.
Okay, because basically what you just did was your drive action to get you in a spot, and now you're rolling to see if...
That's right.
Right? Okay.
Yep.
All right.
And I probably want to drive land one more up, because let me just make sure we're doing this right, because this is the first time we ever did this.
Whoa! If your player vehicle lands in the same space as the chopper or adjacent to it, you may mid-air ram. Chopper takes 1. This does not count as one of your 2 actions. Yeah.
Yep. No, that's cool. Yeah, so I can land here. I can land because it's adjacent to the chopper, and it's 2 away from the wreck.
Okay. Does it have to be 2 away from the wreck?
It doesn't.
Okay. Sorry. Just...
Like in the example they have here, you can see this is very similar to our situation right now. If the car's here, the wreck is here. You can see from the wreck, there's 6 squares around the wreck. So I can land in any of those 6 squares around the wreck.
Okay.
So that's this.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These 6 squares.
Okay.
In front of the wreck are a valid place for me to land.
Okay.
And if I land any space adjacent to the helicopter, we do damage to the helicopter.
Okay, cool.
But we still need to roll for it, and that is a speed roll.
Yep.
And I have 4 speed, and I got boost tokens.
Come
so
on,
let's do
you're
this.
taking good thoughts. Whoa. 1, 2.
Right, there's 1, 2. We're going to spend a boost token.
Yeah, you are.
And that's going to give us 3.
Yep. Okay.
And so the helicopter takes 1 point of damage.
Woo! The chopper strength has gone
Get
down
to the chopper.
3. Everybody gets to the chopper.
All right, now we got our car at 3, our chopper at 3. We're 3 points left on each. If we can get both of those to 0, we win the game.
Yes.
Or if we can complete the level 3 stunt card that comes out here, we'll win the game.
Right.
All right, so that's my turn. I basically created a wreck, and then and when you launch off the wreck gets removed from the game.
Yes. Okay. Well, this is good news for me because I'm,
Well, first I have to do the enemy die.
Oh no. Okay.
So let's see what those skunks are up to. Oh, this is good for you.
This is good. I hope.
Because you can do this stunt now.
Okay.
So,
okay.
So yeah, here's how this is going to work.
We have to do their action.
We have to do these first. So let's start with this SUV.
Okay.
So this SUV is adjacent to you, so he's going to try to attack you for 3 points of damage. Okay. So roll your defense, which is 3.
Yeah.
And you're trying to block 3 points of damage. Look at that.
4. Suck it. Ride or die.
Ride or die. All right.
Okay.
He's got nothing. He is not next to you, so he's going to
move closer.
Okay. Now Shaw is going to try to attack you. However, thanks to the sidestep stunt, you can elude Shaw's attack, causing him to slam into an enemy SUV.
Yes, please.
So your manned vehicle is adjacent to an enemy SUV. Yes. And when this is rolled, when the SUV is rolled, you can roll speed test and get 3 or more. If you do that, then instead of him doing damage to you, your player vehicle takes no damage, and an adjacent enemy SUV is turned into a wreck.
Cool.
So you can immediately turn that guy into
a wreck. I don't take damage, and I wreck somebody, and I'm rolling a speed.
You just need 3, and you're rolling speed. Yep. Okay. And you got boosts for days. So
okay. But I'm doing it. Ride or die. Ride or die. Oh.
All right.
That was terrible.
That was bad because even if you boost it, you can't.
Yes, I can. I got 3.
But you only have 1 boost available. These are blanks.
Isn't this a boost?
Oh, that's true. You can. Yeah, you can spend 2 boost tokens. Yeah.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, right?
That's right.
Okay, so suck it, Shaw. Okay, so I put this.
So Shaw does not damage you.
Right.
You complete this, which means one of these is going to turn into a wreck. You probably want the one. No, it has to be this one.
Right? I would think.
So here's the problem: is this guy's going to jump on your hood?
Well, that's fine. He's looking for Ramsey. I was about to make her change cars. Okay, cool. All right. And now what else happens?
Now we do the rest of the SUVs. So he's going to want to come close to you.
Okay.
And he's going to want to come close to you.
Okay.
Which is bad for me. I wanted to wreck those guys.
That's right.
All right, cool. So that was my turn.
That was your enemy roll, and that was me responding to the SUV action. So now it's my turn?
Now it's your turn.
Okay. Well, holy molesins. Okay, so I've got a dude on, so I need to shake him off. Remove an enemy peg from on top of your player vehicle. Player pegs are not affected.
Yep.
But then where does he go?
He goes back to the box.
Okay.
But if he's on there and you roll this symbol on the enemy dice, then he's going to attack your car and he could do damage to your car. So you could leave him on there and take the risk that you're not going to roll the brawl action or not. But
okay, but now I want to shake him off. But yeah. Why wouldn't I want remove an enemy peg from the vehicle that your player peg is on top of? Yeah, I'm not brawling. I'm just shaking. You don't want me to shake?
Well, you can.
What I really want to do is get Ramsey into your car.
Well, you can launch into the helicopter right now because you're right next to a wreck.
Holy
And we don't want that wreck to get away.
Oh, yes, that's true.
Right? And so these 6 spaces are in front of this wreck. So you can basically go.
Okay.
And land anywhere here.
Yeah,
you could even
6.
land here so you're away from Shaw so he doesn't attack you if you roll a dice.
Okay.
But you're still adjacent to the helicopter, so then you can
and
roll.
I'm in that space of 6.
Yep. So then you can just roll a speed to try to do damage to the helicopter.
Okay, so I'm doing so I've
that's
driven.
Your move.
That's my drive.
It's your drive. And the attack the chopper is a free action, part of your drive.
Right.
Basically.
Mid-air ram. Okay, so I have to roll my speed, which is 4. Is this what you're telling me? Okay. And then all I have to do is get a 3, right?
Get a 3.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay.
All right.
Yeah,
that's
I got 4.
Yep,
Suck it.
Cool.
Ride or die.
Ride or die.
Okay.
All right. So the chopper takes 1 more damage.
Yeah, baby.
This chopper's a piece of cake.
I love
We'll
cake.
see what happens, but yeah.
Okay.
All right. So that was one of your turns.
Right.
So now you can decide if you want to shake that guy off your car or do you want to turn that other car into a wreck. It's probably not a good idea to turn any more cars into wrecks right now. Oh, this one's gone because you launched off of it. Mm-hmm. Because at the end of your turn is the end of the round, and then
what?
The wrecks would fly off the board anyway. So there's no good reason to make a wreck right now.
Oh, what? But they would leave the board, and that would be less cars. That would be less SUVs on the thing.
That's true, yeah. But we need wrecked SUVs to launch into the helicopter.
Oh, true. I see what you're saying. So you want to keep them around.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
whoa.
Let me see. Where's my relocate Ramsey? Pass Ramsey between your player vehicle and an adjacent player vehicle. Reset the radar. Okay, we're not adjacent.
We're not adjacent.
And I can't get adjacent and do all those things.
Yeah.
Okay. Well.
And also, we're not damaged at all. So
right.
We've been really lucky.
Yes, but the radar is high.
Yes, the radar is high.
So that's why I want to pass her. But it's okay. I see what you're saying.
Yeah. Even if so, he's going to do 6 damage. You get to roll your defense.
Must be on top of an enemy SUV adjacent to Shaw's car. Shaw's. Okay. I'm looking at what else I can do on my turn. Swerve enemy SUV. Yep. Your player pig must be on top of an enemy SUV adjacent to Shaw's car. Nope. Okay. I'm just trying to see what else I can do with my turn. So
you can move your car into a better position if you're trying to find a position to.
Yeah. I mean.
Maybe move your car away from the SUV, so then if you roll another SUV, you're not going to get attacked.
Yeah.
But shaking your car is not a bad idea. Get that guy off your roof.
Right, and then he leaves the game, right?
Yep.
Okay, so if I just shake, and I do my control?
You do your control, yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to roll 3, and control is my skill, right?
Yeah.
Okay, because I get an extra pip.
Yes. Oh, that's true.
So suck it. Okay, and all I have to do is get a 2.
Just need a 2.
Get off my car, you bastard!
All right, you got 2. Uh-oh, where was Shaw? He was here, right?
Yeah.
All right, you did it.
Yeah, get out of here, jerk. Okay.
He's like, Whoa.
Whoa. Whoa.
All right.
Okay, so now I roll the enemy die, correct?
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
It's sad. I don't even know what the Fast and Furious theme song is. I would want to
There it
sing
is again.
the theme song. Do, 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 do. That's the 18.
Oh, that's
right?
8, yeah. Okay,
All right.
I rolled SUV.
All right, so this guy is going to move 1 towards you. Shaw is going to move 1 towards you.
Yeah.
This guy's going to attack you. So roll your defense dice.
Which is 3.
Yep.
Oops. Well, what is he attacking me with?
3 damage.
1, 2. And I got a boost.
You could use a boost to block it.
Yep.
Yep.
Blocking it. Suck it. Okay.
All right.
All right.
And then this guy is going to move towards you.
All
All
right.
right, that's that.
And now.
Now it's the end of the round. There's no wrecks on the board, so no wrecks are going to move past. We are both still in our player cars, so our player cars don't move.
Okay.
And now we're going to move the stunt cards down and see what our new stunt card is.
Ooh. Okay.
We're doing really good on these stunts, by the way.
Yeah,
The first
here we
time,
go. Here we go.
Here we
Yeah,
go.
we are doing well. Yeah.
Spring Flame.
Oh.
Force an enemy SUV to jump over a wreck and into the chopper.
Oh.
Whoa. Your man player vehicle is adjacent to an enemy SUV that is adjacent to a wreck. The chopper is within 2 spaces of the wreck.
Mm.
So we've got to be next to an SUV that's next to a wreck.
Right.
And then if we do a control move, well, that's something you're going to have to do because my control is only 2 dice.
Mm.
Then the chopper takes a damage. You can remove the enemy SUV and the wreck stays on the road. That's pretty cool.
Okay. All right. Okay.
The trouble is these guys are not paired up enough to be next to each other.
Right.
But I can turn this guy into a wreck and then move him next to this one, and then they will be adjacent to each other.
But then they have to be within 2 spaces of the helicopter?
Of the wreck. The helicopter has to be within 2 spaces of the wreck.
Okay.
Yep, which that would work.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess make it so, babes.
All right.
Or try, anyway. Try, ride, or die.
Ride or die.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to ram the SUV. Ram it.
Whoa. Okay.
So I'm going to ram this SUV. That's going to do 4 dice. I got my
Nice.
3.
Yep.
So that means that this guy turns into a wreck. Unfortunately, this guy jumped out of the wreck and he's jumping on top of my vehicle.
Okay.
This becomes a wreck and I can move it thanks to my car's ability. I can move it
yes.
1 adjacent space. So now that wreck can be right there.
Whoa. And it is within 2 of the helicopter? Or whatever?
Yep, because the helicopter is here. So
Yeah.
that's 1, 2.
Okay, cool.
So now someone just needs to move next to this.
Mm-hmm. Right, they have to be next to an enemy.
Yep, so
that's
you
next
just need to
a wreck.
move your car
Yeah.
next to this guy and make a 3 control, and you've
Okay.
launched him into the helicopter.
Yes, that's amazing.
And the wreck stays, so maybe we could launch ourselves with it later.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, was that 2 of your actions or just 1?
That was one of my actions.
Okay. Cool.
Making a wreck go.
Yeah, I'm going to guess that you have to do your 2 actions and I have to do mine. We can't go back and forth.
Yep. So I'm going to do like you and do a shake action.
And just so you know, you can also just take an action to take a boost.
You can. You know what? Thanks for reminding me about
You're
that.
welcome. That
I
can
think
be your
I'm
second turn.
I'm gonna do that.
Okay, because
I'm
you don't
gonna
want
take a
to.
boost,
You don't
yeah.
want to shake, right? Because we want to
Yeah.
move on.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, so to meet the condition of this card, I need to be next to this guy, which is next to this guy,
Yep.
and then the helicopter's already where it needs to be. So
That's
all I
right.
need to do is go.
That's
Sorry.
Too many sound effects?
Yeah, too many RPMs going backwards, you guys. Okay.
All right.
So I'm basically slamming it into reverse.
Yep.
See you soon, motherfuckers! Yeah, I bet you never thought you'd see me again. She's my character. She smokes a lot. Okay.
All right.
So that was my
So
drive.
that was your drive action.
And now I'm going to do this.
Now you're going to do this special stunt. So your manned player vehicle is adjacent to an enemy SUV that is adjacent to a wreck.
Yep. That
The
is.
chopper is within 2 spaces of the wreck. That is true.
You son of a bitch.
You need to do a control and win 3. Now, here's the thing. What's your control skill? 3. You're rolling 3 dice. I'm going to spend a boost token. I can spend a boost token to assist you and give you an extra 2 dice to ensure that we can win that. So now you're rolling crazy. 5 dice.
And I just have to get 3 pips.
Get 3 pips.
Oh my goodness. And is this, I mean, you didn't have to do that. Is this one of my skill? Is control a skill?
Control is a skill.
Well, because I could have had an extra pip in there, but if you die, I die.
You die, I die. Ride or die.
1, 2, 3, 4.
All right, I'll do it in the camera.
Well, there's a bunch of
1,
stuff
2,
in the
3,
way.
4. All right.
Everywhere is the camera. I did it.
All right, so let's see how thematically this goes. You go, whoop. He goes, whoop.
Son of a bitch,
All right, the SUV is destroyed, but the wreck remains on the road.
Yes.
And the chopper takes 1 damage.
Yes,
and now the chopper only has 1 damage left.
Oh my gosh.
We're doing good at focusing on the one thing.
We are really good at we are not good at multitasking. Yes, we're doing really well focusing on one thing.
All right.
Okay, so those.
Oh, and then you're going to get this boost token.
Okay.
And we flip that stunt card.
And that's the only reward? That's it? That's everything? Okay.
All right. And it is a new... No, that is the end of the round, right? Or you have to roll the enemy dice.
I have to roll enemy. Jesus.
Oh, SUVs. This is where it could get ugly.
Okay.
All right. Well, oh no, actually, he's not next to you. He's going to move towards you. He's going to move towards you.
But what about the wreck?
That happens at the end of the round.
Oh, okay.
The wreck is not an SUV anymore. It's just a wreck.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Right. We're at the end of the round, right?
Yep.
The wreck is going to move 1, 2, 3, 4 to the west.
Okay.
And that's it. We're both in our player vehicles, so nothing happens there. And we're going to do a new stunt card.
Ben, you've got to do it on top of your car. Oh, wait. It's not. You're not, Ben. You're Paul Walker.
I'm Paul Walker.
You're the dearly departed Paul Walker.
Dearly departed.
Brian O'Connor. Brian O'Connor. There's a dude on your...
All right, here's our new stunt card. Launch combo.
Uh-oh.
Let me just say that these stunt cards are a lot more fun than the tank assault one that we did.
Cool.
The tank mission is really quite boring. This mission is much more exciting.
Yeah.
And I actually feel like we have a chance also. We're going to find out.
Yeah, the tank, I mean, the tank has the same amount of damage, 8, but whoa, it might be just because we have a little bit more experience right now.
The trouble with the tank is all of the SUVs spawn behind the tank, and you've got to get the SUVs in front of the tank, wreck them, and then have them damage the tank.
Yeah.
It's just too many notes, Mozart.
Okay.
All right, use a wreck to launch another wreck into Shaw or the chopper. Oh, this is good. We can do the chopper or Shaw's car.
Oh, good. Okay.
Your manned player vehicle is adjacent to a wreck that is adjacent to another wreck.
Oh, no.
Target either Shaw's car or the chopper if it's within 2 spaces of your player's vehicle.
Okay.
Oh, interesting.
So we need 2 wrecks. T-Rex. Yep. We need a T-Rex.
Target takes 1 damage and remove both wrecks. So you need 2 wrecks for this to work.
Yeah.
So we'll see. It might be easier just to launch into the chopper.
Yes. Okay.
All right.
Because this wreck is still in play.
It's still technically in play, but it's too far away from the chopper.
Okay.
Get to the chopper.
Get to the chopper. Okay, what are you going to do with that dude on your car? Just kidding. You don't have to do anything.
I don't need to do anything. We've been rolling really well because normally if we roll these skulls, that's when the event cards come out.
Now here he goes. Now he's done it. Now he's done it. Does anybody want to take Ramsey out of my car? Do you want me to pass Ramsey?
We both have full health cars, so it's not a big deal right now.
Okay.
But we'll see.
All right.
That chopper might shoot at you soon, so we'll see.
Yeah, I know. Hello. I'm well aware.
All right. Well, I got to do my standard making wrecks so we can jump on things.
Okay. Sweet.
So I'm going to have to move to that SUV.
Yes, you are.
So let's go 1, 2, 3.
Yes.
And then let me do a Ram SUV roll.
Ram it. 1, 2, 3. You got it.
3. We are rolling really great.
Yeah,
Did I jinx it?
you jinx it every time.
All right, so he goes. Whoop. He goes. All right, that was me driving, and that was me ramming. So now I'm going to roll for the enemies. There's another SUV. Oh, there's no SUVs on the board, though, so that was awesome.
Yeah.
Screw you, jerks. Oh, wait. Shaw's SUV is out there. Duh. Shaw acts
Listen to you,
as an SUV.
duh. Shaw's car behaves like an enemy SUV.
And he's right next to you.
It's rolled on the enemy die. If it slams into a player vehicle, the player vehicle is dealt 4.
4. So you have to roll defense against 4 damage.
And I can only roll 3. Zoop. That's fine. I've been telling you I need to put Ramsey in your car. You're like, we're rolling so great. You're like, we have full health on our cars.
It's all good. There's 2.
1, 2.
Boost.
Is this a skill?
Nope, this is defense.
It's just okay.
Yep, you have control.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine. I'll spend 1. Does that save me?
It
gives me less damage.
1 less. So now you only have 1. You only took 1 damage.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
All right.
Okay. All right. Okay, so now it's my turn.
Now it's your turn.
Okay. So what can I do?
Well, you definitely need to launch off that wreck and do the last point of damage to the chopper.
Okay. So I have to move my speed and get within the little range of 6 and the range of 2 or whatever, right?
That's right.
Okay. Okay, so where can I go? Because I have to...
Yep, so basically what you do is you look at the wreck and look at the 6 spaces to the east of the wreck.
Okay.
So
yeah,
any of those 6 spaces you can land on, and as long as you land on a space adjacent to the copter, you're going to be able to do damage to
okay, and I can't just like jump or anything. I have to drive, correct?
Yeah.
1, 2...
No, you're going to drive onto the wreck, and then...
Oh, so 1...
Yep.
Yeah, okay. But where...
Then just
land here?
Yep.
Okay.
This is good. You're adjacent to me, so then we can pass the girl later if you want.
I hope so.
And now you're going to roll your speed.
My speed of 4, and I have to just get a 3.
Just get a 3, and we have destroyed the chopper.
Oh, say it with me. Ride or die.
Ride or die! Oh!
1,
Do you have any
2.
boosts? You have a boost.
Yeah, I have
All
a million
you did
boosts. Whew.
Holy moly.
You're welcome.
All right.
All right. So the chopper
is dead.
Oh.
I'm just going to leave him over there because he's cool looking.
It's called Chopper Takedown. I think we just won the whole game.
Right. We took down the chopper. Hello.
Yeah, and I got rid of the die. Forget it. We don't need you. You're gone. Okay.
All right. We do have to get rid of his car, though.
Yeah. Okay. So now that is done. Okay. Good job, me. What are you reading?
I'm just making sure we're doing it right.
Uh-oh. Doing it. Doing it.
Right. So that was the end of the round, right? So
no, that was...
Yeah, because I went and then you went. I went and made that wreck, and then you went and launched.
Yeah, but that was just one action.
Oh, this wreck is done.
That was me just one action, though. Moving and doing a midair jump.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah, you get one more action.
Yeah. So, yeah. I want to pass her. Well, it doesn't matter because the chopper can't hit us with radar now.
That's right. The chopper's radar is dead because there's no chopper anymore.
True? Is that true? Okay.
Yep.
All right. Okay, well.
We got this game in the bag.
Okay, well then, and there's nobody out. So what should I do? I could just take a boost token. I need to go ram Shaw, but I guess I can't.
You could, yeah.
Could I, what else can I do? Jump onto your car and battle that dude?
You could.
I mean, or I could pass Ramsey to you. But that doesn't matter anymore?
It's not such a big deal right now, but it will matter because Shaw's going to be chasing us.
Yeah. Okay. Well, what do you think I should do then? I mean, I
think you should move away from Shaw, because if you roll another SUV like you've been rolling all night, then he's going to attack you again.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? He's not next.
Yeah.
Or I can go 1, 2, 3, 4. 4.
Yeah.
How's that?
It looks good.
Okay.
All right, roll your enemy die. Let's do it.
Oh, whoops.
Oh, there we go.
Finally. Are we happy about that?
Well, not so much, but
At least
it's going to do something.
SUV.
Here we go. Crunch time. Place an enemy SUV directly in front of each player vehicle.
That's the same one we had already. Oh, they've been few and far between. Okay.
All right.
That's Shaw, babes. That's Jason Statham.
Honing in. Raise the radar twice. Well, screw you. Yeah, and that is it. When these are activated, each player vehicle adjacent to 2 or more enemy SUVs is dealt 4 damage. Wow.
Yeah, and that's the same card. We have duplicates.
Yeah, so it's gonna get rough out there.
Okay, so now it's the end of the round.
Now it's the end of the round. So this wreck moves off the table. We're still in our player vehicle, so everyone's hunky dory, and we need to move the stunt cards. And we get a new stunt. Are you ready for our new stunt?
Oh, did we even do this launch combo? Crap.
Yeah.
Okay, yes, I'm ready.
Slingshot.
Whoa.
Propel Ramsey into another player vehicle.
Oh, yes.
Ramsey is in your manned player vehicle, and another player vehicle is within 3 spaces.
Yes.
If you do a control 3,
yes,
then you can move the Ramsey token from your vehicle to the other vehicle and reset the radar. Well, we don't really care.
We don't care about that.
Yeah. So that might be good in a pinch if we need it.
Okay.
All right, and there's only 2 cards left.
Yeah, and Shaw, he needs 2 more hits.
He needs 2 more hits. So now remember, the way we damage his car is we're going to need to jump on top of an enemy SUV.
Yes.
And then do a swerve SUV action to try to.
Right. Okay.
To try to.
All right, I'm ready. I'm ready.
You want to kill him?
You want me to choke him?
All right.
Okay, let's do it. You've got to do it on your car. I don't know. You don't care about that.
Yep.
We need to go swerving.
Yeah. So I think the first thing is, because for the swerve to work, you have to.
Your player peg, it must be on top of an enemy SUV adjacent to Shaw's car.
So we need to get those enemy SUVs adjacent to Shaw's car first. The way to do that is with a force.
Yeah.
So you can do a force first.
Yes, I will. Yep. Move an adjacent enemy SUV or player vehicle up to the 2 spaces along any unobstructed path. Your player vehicle may move into the vacated space.
Yep.
Okay, so this is what is that? That's a control?
It's control, yep.
Okay.
So you have 3 control.
Yep. 3 control. And I have to roll a 3.
Yep. There
1,
you go.
2, 3,
4
4
will do
million.
it.
And I'm gonna move this one. I don't even remember anything I read just now.
You can, with a force, you can move it up to 2.
Oh yeah, force. Okay.
Up to 2 spaces along any
So you want it here? You want it here?
Yeah, that's fine.
Because we got to get on top of it and then swerve
into it. Yep.
Okay, so that was 1.
Yep.
That's 1 action. And then should I just move closer to you?
Or just take another boost.
Sure, I'll take a boost. I'll take a rest. Okay, now it's your. Oh no! Now I gotta roll this.
Dice. Oh,
stupid!
You and that SUV. Bro.
You've rolled it every. You've rolled it every time.
All right. Well, you're the active player, so
they're all gonna come towards.
They're all gonna attack me actually, because if they can attack a player, they're gonna do it.
Oh.
So basically, 2 SUVs are gonna attack me, and Shaw is gonna come 1 towards you.
Okay.
So they do 3 damage each. I have 3 defense. So we're going to roll this twice and see how much damage we take.
You got boosts. Do you need one of my boosts?
That's
1,
2. I guess. Well, I want to save my boost for ramming Shaw. So
Okay, so you're going to take
I'm
a
going to
damage.
take a damage.
Okay, do you want one of my boosts for this roll?
Nope, you can't.
Oh. Nice.
2, I take 1 more damage.
Sorry.
All right.
Look at him.
Cool. I'm not afraid of you SUVs.
Okay, well now it's your turn. Officially. Because I was.
Yep, now it's my turn.
So what are you doing?
I'm leaping.
What?
Hi-ya.
Oh, karate chop.
Karate chop.
Okay.
All right, now Brian O'Connor is on top of this enemy SUV, and my car is just kind of, it's going straight. This is a straight
Yeah, it's
road,
fine.
so it's staying
Yeah,
on
it's
that
steady.
road.
It's good. You put a brick on your gas pedal, and it's
That's right.
fine. Okay, now what's happening?
All right, now I'm going to swerve the enemy SUV.
Yes,
Your player peg must be on top of an enemy SUV adjacent to Shaw's car.
Yes.
Yes. His car takes 1 damage. Turn the enemy SUV into a wreck.
Yes.
All right, cool. So here we go.
What are you rolling? You're rolling athletics.
You got to roll athletics. I have 3 athletics.
That's really good.
Yep, that's why I wanted to do it.
And you only have to get a 2, I guess. Is that right?
I only have to get
That's
2.
what
Yeah,
this
only a
means?
2. Yeah.
Okay, then get it.
I need 2 dots, and I
Don't
got 1 boost.
fuck it up. Ride or die.
2 dots will
Thank
win
goodness.
the day.
Okay.
All right. So let's
You've
see
swerved.
how this goes. So I'm going to be like, this guy's like, whoa, what's
Whoa.
happening? This
Jason
guy's on my
Statham's like,
car.
God damn it. Whoa. Whoa.
This turns into a wreck.
Yes.
Jason Statham's car takes 1 damage.
Yes.
And now this guy is going to jump off of this car to the nearest. Oh, no, that's me. So I get to choose the nearest car to jump on top of. And I'm probably going to jump on top of this SUV.
Yes,
so
you
I can
are.
try that again. Another
Yes.
turn.
Yes, good job.
So that was it. I left and I swerved. Now
Yeah.
I have to roll the enemy dice.
Don't get the SUV. Yeah,
Jesus.
you did. Uh-huh. That's hilarious. Okay.
All right. Well, first, this guy, Shaw's going to move 1 closer to me.
Mm-hmm. And that's it.
And this guy is going to attack my player vehicle,
Okay.
which means I have to roll defense again. Oh, and I got 3 defense. So
Nice.
screw
You're
you.
just like, la la, nothing at all.
Right?
Good job. Okay.
That's my turn.
Well, now it's the end of the round.
Oh, because you forced that car, right? Yep. So it is the end of the round.
Yes.
So all the wrecks go away. This is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Normally, if this were a normal car, that car would be destroyed or SUV.
Yeah.
But Shaw's car does not get damaged by wrecks.
Oh, wait. Did you roll an enemy SUV?
I did.
Okay. Because Shaw's car behaves like an enemy SUV?
Yep, he moved 1 closer to you.
Oh, he did? Okay,
Yep.
I didn't see that. Thank you. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yep, Shaw's car. If Shaw's car's adjacent, no, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. If it slams into a player vehicle, the player vehicle
Yep,
is
he is
dealt
not
for.
affected by wrecks.
Okay.
All right, so that wreck went right through him.
Okay.
All right, so that was.
Now we're at
the end of the round.
Yeah.
We move the wrecks. Oh, my player vehicle is not manned, so it's going to move 1 backwards.
Oh, interesting.
Because that's me on top of this enemy
Mhm,
SUV.
mhm, mhm.
And then we're going to do another stunt card.
Whoa.
All right, here we go. This is the last level 2 card. So basically, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 rounds to try
Yes.
to kill him.
What is Wrecking Ball? Say.
Oh, yes.
You're welcome.
Wrecking Ball. Send a wreck careening dangerously down the road. Your
Ooh.
manned player vehicle is adjacent to a wreck,
Mm.
not us. If you do a control 3,
Mhm.
then you can move the wreck up to 3 spaces. You may move it in any direction and through spaces with other vehicles or wrecks. All player vehicles, enemy SUVs, and wrecks that the wreck hits are removed. The wreck that moved stays on the road.
Oh, that's funny.
Okay. Well, that's not going to help us kill Shaw, though, which is the trouble. So maybe we don't care so much about that.
Okay.
But this one does let us do, but we need 2 wrecks for that to be applicable. So, and we don't have 2 wrecks. So pretty much all these stunts are worthless to us right now.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Well, hell's bells.
So, yeah, I'm so close to getting this to swerve into him. I just have to, I have to move it is the trouble. So you might want to go first, come over here and force it.
Yeah.
And then I can do a swerve, and I think that will be the end.
Let's do this.
That is what she wrote.
Okay, so I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Right?
Yeah. I say, hey, how's it going?
Say, hey, you drive around here a lot, bitch? Ride or die, ride or die.
Ride or die.
Oh, yeah? You look like you need to be forced. That's what I say to them in the car. Because I'm mean.
Force it.
Force. And I'm doing my control, right?
Control, yeah.
I get an extra pip just in case. Because that's my special skill. Because I have grit.
Because you have 7.
Oh, yeah.
Only when you have 7 or 8 health on your car. Which is great, because we haven't, our cars haven't
this is
taken any
Release
damage.
the Beast.
Yep.
Oh, because I thought that was this and this. Let's see, it's the same
thing.
thing.
I see, it's the same thing.
Yeah. Okay. But I have to get a 3, right?
You have to get a 3.
Oh, I ran into those cards, but can I do this? Well, I get a 2, and then I pay 1.
Oh, that's true, yeah.
Yeah, why are you groaning?
Car special ability, yeah.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3.
Good job, good job. So you're going to force this guy over here.
Yep. And that's my 1, 2. Those are my turns. This is me rolling the enemy.
Oh.
You're welcome. Well, you always complain about the SUV.
All right.
Okay. So
well, it says in the, this is normally a north-south is where the enemy moves.
Yeah.
And they say normally.
They say.
That only affects the chopper, not his car.
Oh. Okay.
Because his car operates like an SUV.
Okay.
Yep. So we don't have to worry about the north-south bit.
But we do have to
worry about a card. Yeah,
draw
we're
a card.
Okay.
Right.
All right. What do we get? Fender bender.
Whoa.
Tailgaters. Place an enemy SUV directly behind each player vehicle. So 1 and dose. The player vehicle with Ramsey is dealt damage equal to the damage indicated by the radar.
Okay.
And right now we're just at 2 because.
Well.
No, actually, I guess this doesn't reset. So it was at 6 when we killed the chopper.
Yes.
And we didn't change Ramsey. If we were to change Ramsey, it would have reset.
Right.
But since it didn't reset, you're going to take 6
because no one was listening to me.
Yep. So the radar's not going to raise, but the.
Okay.
But that's funny is that there is no chopper, so the chopper shouldn't fire.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, that's how I would. I mean.
So I'm going to say that doesn't happen.
Okay.
But this does happen, which is crunch time because
Okay.
it's in the activated slot now.
Right.
When activated, each player vehicle adjacent to 2 or more enemy SUVs is dealt 4 damage.
Holy shnikes.
So my player vehicle is adjacent to 2, so I'm going to take 4 damage. Let's see what I can do to defend it. I only defend 1, so that's 1, 2, 3 damage.
Mm-hmm. I thought it was. Yeah, each player adjacent to 2 or more. Oh, and I'm not adjacent to 2 or more.
You're not adjacent to 2 or more, yep.
Okay.
So now I'm down to 3 hit points on my car. We're getting down to it, but I think this is going to be the last round because I think we can get him.
Yeah, that was me rolling the enemy die, so it's your turn.
All right.
Because I moved and I forced, and now you need to swerve to kill Jason Statham.
Yep. So I use athletics, right? So I have
Correct.
3 athletics.
Yeah.
Do you want to give me a boost to give me 2 extra dice?
Sure. Yeah. So
This is the last
boost,
turn, really.
2 extra dice.
All right, I'm rolling 5 dice. I just need 2.
Think about it. Think about it. Focus. You're here. You need to swerve into him to kill him. Right?
Right. I'm actually seeing, though, he's got 2 hit points left, not 1. So we're going to have to go one more round on this. But
Okay.
That's 2, 3, 4, 5. So and that is going to send this SUV. This turns into a wreck, right? No, this just gets destroyed.
Turn the enemy SUV into a wreck.
Right. Okay. And then I'm going to jump onto this SUV.
Nice.
And Sean takes 1 damage.
Okay. And do it again. Can you do that again?
I guess I can, because that was my
that
only
was just
turn,
one
right?
turn. Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it again. I only have 3 dice now.
Think hard, think hard, think hard. I don't have any boosts for you. Do you have any boosts? You have your own boost.
I have 1 boost.
Okay, what do you got to roll?
We got to roll a 2 on 3 dice.
Okay, do it. Yes.
Boom!
Boom, boom.
Eat shit, you son of a bitch.
Oh, no.
Da-da-da.
Da-da-da. That's it. I mean, I guess that's it.
The team wins if both the chopper and Shaw's car are destroyed. This occurs when the chopper strength cube and the Shaw's car strength cube both move off the right side of the scenario board.
Woo! Woo, 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 woo.
Oh shit, we weren't on camera.
No, we weren't.
Congratulations!
Whoa, what is this?
I don't know.
Oh, ride or die, ride or die.
Ride or
you
die!
guys, we did it.
So there you go. Fast and Furious Chopper takedown.
Chopper takedown and the highway heist. I did too.
A really good job.
I did too. You did a really good job. We were very focused. We were very concentrated. We took our ginseng and our blah 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 and our ginkgo biloba, and we were all set to partay on the Fast and Furious highway heist.
Right. So, yeah, I felt like that first one, the tank thing it felt like way hard for some reason. But
way.
But yeah, this one, I don't want to say it was easy, but I think we were smarter.
Yeah, we really.
I hope it felt like we were smarter. And
yeah, exactly. No one can actually compare it because we didn't air the other one. But yes, in the tank assault or whatever it's called. Yeah. Yes, they just kept. You just had to do a lot of work to configure the arena to set it up to be successful. Whereas this, it seemed more like we could ram and launch in one turn, and it was a lot faster to get things done. Yeah. And also that tank had a thing where people would get on it and heal it. So when you did damage, then it would take the damage back. Yeah, it would repair the tank. I was waiting to see cards out here that say heal. Yeah. I don't even know. Like, we didn't go through many of these cards. That's true. We did not. I guess what were some of the other cards? Another fender bender, Operation Takedown, place an enemy peg on top of an enemy SUV. Oh, yeah. What's the Shaw surprise? What's that? Shaw surprise. Sudden slam. Each player vehicle adjacent to Shaw's car is dealt 4 damage. Ooh. Yeah, so they don't do any healing really, which is so really you just need to. I think we did the right thing. Go after the chopper first, because every one of these cards has like some chopper moves or chopper. Even though we found out, going in, it was like, oh no, I should have moved Ramsey a million times, but I never did. So kids, if you get this game, be sure to move Ramsey, because I'm sure this was kind of like this was probably a lucky go. We got really lucky rolls and really lucky, because that first tank run we did. Yeah. We rolled really horribly, and we had no boost tokens left, and then we could never get the boost tokens. Yeah. Because we never got any stunt cards completed. Right. And this is the key to getting more boost tokens. So, like, you could spend boost tokens to get boost tokens. So, right. I really feel we just got the right rhythm of this. Yeah, I think so too. So, even when we're good and we do a great job, we're just like, oh, it was dumb luck. Like, that's not right? Cool. We were awesome. Whoa, we were fast. Whoa. We were furious. And that's what we did just now. Let's see what she thinks. Okay. Well, good job, Fast and Furious. Fast Furious. Mm-hmm. There's so many. There's like 9 of those movies. Just so you know, I don't even know. Yeah. I don't know. We need to start watching those movies. Do we? It does seem. Do we though? It seems a little fun. Yeah, it seems a little fun. I'm down for some fun. Okay. Fun also starts with Fast and Furious. Okay. Right. Yeah. Well. I love these little miniatures and stuff. I think I like that the helicopter is magenta colored. Right, because that's Jason Statham. He's not afraid to be feminine. There's a feminine thing to people want. What? What are you saying? Inclusion and stuff. There's Listen to you.
You don't have to be all balls of the wall masculinity.
Listen, what's happening right now? Could you just quiz me, bro?
Here we go, patent pending rating system.
Gosh. This is the She Hates Games rating system based on how we like to play our games, so we can see if these games stay on our shelf behind us. This isn't necessarily, a rating system for anybody on board game or anything like that. Right. I said it.
So let's talk about the hook.
Okay.
Did you like the description? Like, we didn't see the movies, and they didn't really give us the flavor of the movies, but they did explain the scenario pretty well. Like, we knew what we were supposed to do.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
But was that description engaging or?
Yeah, it was kind of fun. It sounded kind of cool. So yeah, I would say I'm down with that.
All right. Were you immersed in the theme? Did you feel like we were launching our cars into choppers to damage the chopper? And
I did, actually. You got the cute little game pieces here, and you can see what's going on in front of you, and you've got all your abilities here. So yes, I did feel like I was in a highway heist, Fast and Furious.
Yep. Was it easy to jump in and get started playing it? Or were there a lot of things to remember or rules?
There were a lot of things. Was just a lot of things to consider, especially since it's cooperative.
I mean, this is super helpful.
Yeah.
But still, even with this, it's a little overwhelming at first.
There are a lot of choices, and you don't know what to do. And when you don't know the game or how to play the game, and you're not an expert in the game, you kind of don't know which step to take. That's so right. Then you gotta pop that cherry, kids, and just bust a move.
All right, let's talk about the mid game. Were the turns fun to perform?
Yes, they were, which I'm, compared to the tank assault, which we ran through. Yes, in this particular scenario, the funds were turned to perform. The turns were fun to perform. Yeah.
Right. It is crazy how the tank assault scenario, it's almost like it's a different game.
Well,
because it did feel like you didn't really know what to do, and you didn't feel, and the turns were a little bit less fun because you just didn't know what was the most optimal thing. Also, I think there's optimal for that first mission. There's an optimal character you can use.
Yeah.
Because the game comes with 5 or 6 different characters and 4 different cars.
Yeah.
But each character has different skill ratings, so. Like if you want to play Dom, who's the
Vin Diesel,
he only has a 1 control, and his car, this is the Dom car, the American Muscle car. It has 0 control. So if you play Dom, you only have a 1 control, and control is what you use to force cards around the board. And the tank mission is all about moving and positioning cars with force. So essentially, you cannot use Dom in the tank mission.
Which is what we did. So maybe
what we did, which is bad.
Our mistake.
But then they should tell you like, hey, this person's not good for this mission or something.
But then it's no fun, and it's not a game, and you can't be fast or furious.
Right. But the good news is these turns were fun to perform because we knew what we were doing.
Right, and that's just the Is that the luck of the draw? Is that the luck of the scenario? Is that us figuring stuff out by playing through once? It's probably all those things. But yes, in this, if we were playing Tank Assault and I was rating it, I'd be like, no, it wasn't that fun because I couldn't make any headway. But this way, I made a lot of headway every time.
Were there cool combos or special abilities?
Yes, I mean, just being able to do a midair ramp.
The midair ramp is really cool. Like,
it's
I don't know
fun.
how, because the only scenario we haven't played yet is the one with this truck called Highway Heist, I think, or Truck Heist.
Semi-heist. Or semi-heist.
And you can see it has tons of pegs on top for lots of people. So I'm sure that mission is about brawling on top of the truck and stuff. But I still don't know that that's going to be as cool as launching your car in midair into the helicopter. Right. I mean, that's just so fun.
Like just getting to do that on this teeny tiny scale, and just because you've seen it right in movies, you're just like, what? You get to launch your.
Yep. Were there any wow moments?
Well, of course, anytime that we were in the, it's just fun. It's just fun and stupid.
Yep. Was there good tension during the game?
Yeah, I mean, not in this area and not here, because that's what happened in the tank assault for us, right? There was a lot of unfinished business and things coming at us.
Yeah.
But in the actual gameplay here on the board, I would say there was some good tension because we were fighting 2 different things, really, right? We had to split our focus on Shaw's car and on the helicopter. Do you think so?
Yeah, I think this game is about managing the spinning plates.
Yeah.
And the first game, we did not know what we were
Oh,
doing.
the plates
And then
broke.
it definitely gangs up on you. But I think we got some
We
lucky
were
die
ahead of
rolls.
it.
We got ahead of it.
Yeah.
And it was more manageable. So I know the tension is possible to be there, but it wasn't so much in this game because we managed it so well. But I think in the back of my mind, it was still there. So
It was still there for me.
If we didn't play that first game and lose horribly, then I think I wouldn't have the fear that I knew was there for this one.
You knew that in a moment you could actually die. Yeah.
Did you feel like we had a chance to win until the very end?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this little timing system with the stunt carts is really innovative, and the level 3 card, which we never even got to, which means we did really good at destroying it. If you can do this, normally the reward is you win. So basically, even if we didn't kill the chopper and kill Shaw's car, if we could succeed this, which is basically overtake Shaw and jump his car into the chopper. Well, that would have been almost cooler to do
that
this.
would have been fun just to wait.
So if your player peg is on top of Shaw's car, which is west of the wreck, and within 2 spaces of it, the chopper is one of the 6 spaces east of the wreck as shown, then both the chopper strength and Shaw's car strength are 2 or lower.
What?
You can do an athletics check of 4, and if all that happens, then you're on top of Shaw's car. You're gonna swerve his car into the wreck. The wreck's gonna launch into the chopper, and you kill Shaw in the chopper.
Oh my gosh!
That would have almost been worth it to do. But the point is that even if we didn't kill both of these guys, we still could have.
You still had a fighting chance at the end.
Yeah.
Right. That's funny.
Was the end satisfying?
Yes. Yeah, it was satisfying.
All right.
Yeah, of course.
I think mainly because we won, but also I think it was because after that first game, we realized the flow of this game is you have to manage the actions explicitly to what the mission needs you to do. Like we focused on getting the chopper down first.
Right.
And we focused on positioning the cars to do that the best way. Whereas the first time we had no idea what we were doing.
Yeah.
And so we couldn't figure it out. So yeah, I think the satisfaction was knowing that our planning
is that worked. How to approach the problem. Yeah, for sure.
Let's talk about the gameplay. Were there many different ways to win?
No.
It's pretty much
you got to take down the chopper and take down chopper.
I mean, the strategy is positioning the pieces and stuff, but I don't know that that's going to be so different each turn.
No, I don't think so.
Or each time you play.
Right.
Was there good player interaction?
Well, yes, because it's you and me.
It's a co-op, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there is some alpha player stuff going on where, I told you, hey, do this or do that.
Yeah, that happens no matter what, co-op or not.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry.
Was
Sometimes
the game length good?
I need you to weigh in sometimes because I don't know because I'm not a nerd and I don't play games, even though I've almost been playing them for a year, a couple of nights every week.
That's right. Almost 1 year.
Almost a year, jerks. So anyway, sometimes you need to weigh in, but there was good player interaction. Next.
Yep. But there were still enough choices that you had ideas of what to do. It wasn't like you were like, oh, I don't know what to do, so do my turn for me.
No.
Was the game length good?
I'm going to say yes. But I only say that because it was action-packed and because we were doing a great job the whole time. So there was never a moment of like, oh, we've got to wait our turn and we have to regroup and we have to do these things because that would have been.
I think we love games that have timers or rounds because then we know the game's going to be over at a certain time.
I can see the light at the end of the tunnel and I know I have a way out.
So these stunt cards ending the game is a really great timer, and we finished the game before the end of that timer. But even if we would have taken longer, it wouldn't have been that much longer. And the box says an hour, and it's pretty much always about an hour or less. So it's pretty good.
Right.
Let's talk about the skill level. Is it not too easy, not too hard?
Correct. It is not too easy. It is not too hard.
Right? Yeah. Well, the first time we played it was too hard, but that's because you don't know. You need to know what you're doing, I guess.
You need to know how to achieve what you want to do.
Yeah.
Right. And it's just a learning curve, I guess. But
Is there lots of dice chucking goodness?
Well, there's so much dice chucking goodness. Yeah.
So many dice.
Yeah.
So many good dice. And I like this system. I do like this system of pips, skill system, but you can boost.
Yeah. Boosting is important.
It's really good.
It's clear they kind of say you have to fail a little bit here. You know, even though you don't have to roll very well to achieve things, but still, it's tricky. It's tricky to rock around.
Was it balanced for all players? It didn't seem that our player abilities were
correct. It was balanced.
Unbalanced or anything.
No.
I don't think I even used my player ability.
Yeah.
My player ability was
you did one time?
Daredevil. On your turn, you may take one leap action that does not count as one of your 2 actions. Oh, I should have been leaping all over the place.
What?
I should have been leaping all
you
over the
place. You should have been leaping lizards. Yeah.
All right. And finally, were the not finally. Were the rules clear? The ease of play.
I don't know. I guess so.
I'm going to say no, and this is the reason why.
Okay.
Because I hate it when, like, these rules are clear.
Uh-huh.
What can you do in the game? You can drive, you can leap, you can blah, 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 you can this, you can that. But then we have these separate this that tells you, okay, here's how you set it up, and here's how you do this. And here are all the special actions that you can do.
Yeah.
But wait a second. There's also...
it's all separated. It's all...
But then there's also this separate manual
that
you can look at to see all the stuff you can do.
Yeah.
But wait, there's more. There's the normal player book. And the player book says, here's how you set it up. But if you want to set it up, make sure you refer to this card. But then don't look at that card. Go to this thing and look up at here.
Why? Why would they do that?
And then go to this thing and go over here. It's like, just put it in one book.
That's the furious part.
For the love of Jesus, just put it in one book.
Put it in one book.
Did you really save that much printing by making a 2-page pamphlet outside of the main rule book? Just make it a scenario in the book.
Okay.
Why does it have to be so
Everybody, you're making Tom furious. Okay.
Was it easy to set up and play?
It looks easy to set up, but maybe not.
Once you know how to play, it is easy to set up. I think the trick is the first time you ever take all these pieces out of the box,
what is this card? What is this?
What
is this? Yeah. Okay, so no, it's not easy to set up and play.
For the first time.
Yeah.
But like this time it was, because I knew we needed 3 of each card. I knew we needed this deck over here and that kind of thing. But
all right.
I guess you're right. It's no.
Yeah.
Was the gameplay intuitive? Did you understand the iconography?
I guess so. I'm gonna say yes.
My wish, though, is that these icons were not white on a black background. Like, for the hardest time, sometimes it says speed and sometimes it says the speed and the control.
They do look a lot alike.
They look a lot alike. They're circular, and for me, I just don't have my glasses on all the time. So speed and control look identical, right? So then when you your character has this special ability while your player vehicle is manned, add 1 pip to your what skill?
Yeah.
And now that I'm seeing this is actually your defense skill, but I thought it was your control skill.
I did too.
So you actually get better defense, but you can't see it, right?
Yeah.
I mean, they could have made it a color.
Yeah,
or something
it could have been more distinctive. Yeah. So.
All right. Let's talk about the looks. Does it look good on the table?
It's a little. I think it looks okay. I do like the muscle car. I do like that. I know you're all about this, but I mean, it's. The
little cars are cute, but that's pretty much the only thing that looks good.
I mean,
this board is so tiny, and
the board is tiny,
and it doesn't even look like a road.
I don't understand the swizzle stick to be like my person.
Right, these should be actual little people.
And
would it kill you to just put a stick person on the end of this? I mean, the Game of Life has this. It's the same. It's the same thing as the Game of Life. You have a person on a stick.
Yeah, so it's okay. It just looks.
Maybe we should get the Game of Life and then replace these with the Game of Life.
Here we go. So, what is the question?
Does it look good on the table?
No, it doesn't.
Is the artwork awesome?
Take it away. Is the artwork awesome?
Well, let me just say this. I always have a complaint when games from intellectual property just use stills from the movies. I hate that. It's lazy. It's horrible. No one wants that. So I love it when they make art from the movie. Like this.
Yes.
What a great, beautiful picture of a car.
Yeah, look at my
this. Look at
my
that
Release
beautiful
the Beast
picture of a car that looks exactly like from the movie. That's great. This art is great. And then it's almost like they're like, hey, we've got this idea for a game. All right, let's pay this artist, this really great artist that we know to do the art on this. Okay, this is awesome. Oh, we ran out of money. Oh, well, can Bob just sketch out some of the characters?
Bob.
All right, Bob, here you go. Just make some color. Oh, can your 3-year-old daughter make a picture of what's his name? Because that's what we need to finish the art on this. These character boards are ridiculous.
They're
just ridiculous.
They're not finished. They don't look like anybody. They don't look like anybody.
Look like
Michelle
Rodriguez?
No, it doesn't at all.
Even remotely look like
and the only reason the Vin Diesel one looks like him is because the gentleman has no hair on his head, but we don't have it out. It's fine. Yeah. So no, the artwork is terrible, half and half, right? So no, it doesn't get any points for looks and it doesn't get any points for art.
Okay, were the components good or high quality?
Good or high quality. Like, it's fine, but
I mean,
punched
out boards. These are great.
Yeah, these are nice.
Yeah, so and the little miniatures are great. So I'll give them the
Okay, you can give them that one.
All right, let's talk about the replayability.
Well, there's 3 scenarios.
First, do they have any unique? This is a unique mechanism that we don't.
You already talked about that. You like the timing of these. Is that unique? Is that innovative?
I do. It's not anything that.
It's not anything that already exists. Okay, cool. Well, that's good.
Yeah, and I do like these. I like this skill system where half of your skills come from your character and half of your skills come for your car.
Yeah.
And you put these together, and now your total speed is this, and your total control is that. I really like that.
Yeah.
They should make that for like an RPG system, I think.
Okay, that's cool.
But yeah, I don't know. Did this feel unique to you than any other co-op game we played?
Overall, I would have to say no.
Oh, okay.
I don't think so. I don't think it feels unique, but you are,
because ultimately it's us. It's really just us moving and attacking stuff together, right?
Yep, exactly.
Let's talk about the replayability of the variability. Is each game going to be?
Well, each game out of 3, because there are 3 scenarios.
3 scenarios.
So they will be different from each other, and then you will learn how to play them, and you're just going to be, are we ever going to take down this chopper again? If we do, it'll never be as sweet as it was this time unless we wait till the very end to do card number 3.
Yeah, we know that card 3 is out there. Yeah.
Right, but other than that, I don't see a point in playing it again. You know what I mean?
Right.
Which is unfortunate.
Yep. So I think you can exactly play this game 3 times, and you'll probably have everything you need.
Yeah, exactly. So there is no replayability if that's the question.
Yep. And would you play it again? Maybe one of the other scenarios.
Yeah, maybe one of the. Yeah. So no, not really. So no, not really.
Let's talk about the feel of it. Does it have a good flow?
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, 2 actions.
Two actions is pretty easy, and then roll for the enemy, and then it's your turn and roll for the enemy, and then there's the big round sweep. So, yeah, it makes sense. It has a good flow.
Is it not fiddly?
No, I feel like everything is fiddly all the time. But yeah, it's fiddly. It's fiddly.
Yeah. For me, the fiddly part is the end of round stuff, because then you got to keep track of, okay, move Rex 4 spaces. If it's your car, then move it 1 unless you're manned. And then if you're not manned, then do this. And if you're not this, then do that. And then if that, do that.
And even some of these cards here, it's a lot.
Cards
it's a lot to think about and consider and be like, okay, well, if you're at point X and your neighbor is at point Y and the train is leaving the station, I'm just like, whoa, is this, do I have to do math? Because forget it.
Did you feel smart playing it?
Oh, no. Yeah, I did. I felt smart playing it.
All right.
Yeah, I don't ever. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then finally, did you have fun?
I did have fun. We were blowing up stuff.
Mm-hmm.
We were blowing up stuff, and we were doing mid-air jumps, like mid-air ramps. Like, who gets to do that? So, yeah. So I did do that, and I was having fun, and I got to swear, and I got to chuck dice. And, the swearing was just extra, really, for me. I put that in. It's nowhere written that you need to swear.
That's right.
So forgive me, everyone. So what do you got over there with the She Hates Games rating system? Dun, dun, dun.
Wow.
What is the score for Fast and Furious Highway Heist on a scale of 10? 10 being, oh my gosh, she loves it, which hardly ever happens on this channel, you guys. Don't kid yourselves. What do you got? What do you got? What do you got? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6, 7, 8, 6, 7.
It's a 7.
Whoa.
Oh, if it looked good on the table, it would have been an 8.
Well,
so that's a lesson. Make that a lesson, Funko Games and Prospero Hall.
Whoa.
If you just put $2 more
listen to you
in the production to make a really fancy looking board for these awesome miniatures to sit upon, then your game would have been an 8 instead of a 7. But unfortunately,
oh my goodness. Okay.
it's a 7.
It's a 7. It's
but
a
that
7.
still means that she likes it, even though it's a map.
It's
but
a
she
map.
likes it. Oh, so there we go. Tuesday night,
Fast and Furious Highway Heist got a 7 out of 10.
That's right.
For She Hates Games.
Only one person saw it live, but maybe more will come out later.
Oh, that's fine. Best of Star Trek was hanging out with us. That's all we can ask,
That's all
right?
we can ask. Exactly.
So thanks for watching. Yeah.
So, maybe people are out with their picnics and their barbecues.
Well, picnics and barbecues. That sounds so nice. Maybe that's where we should go.
No, we should be playing Fast and Furious board games.
Fast and Furious board games. Okay. So I guess that's it. If you have any questions or complaints, just send them to Tom, because I'm not going to listen to you. Just kidding.
So overall, you had a great fun time, but it's worth the $20 that we paid for it.
Yes, it is worth the $20. Yeah,
but then after you play the 3 scenarios, give it to your friends.
Yeah, share the love, share the fast, share the furious.
Yeah, and there you have it.
Okay.
All right, thanks everybody. Have a good night. We'll talk to you later.
Well, we'll see you Friday.